Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly reading for next week. So let's get straight into it. We'll go the distance. So something that you're dealing with is actually going to work out in the long run. You probably do still have to put work into it, but things might be happening a bit faster than what you think it will. Let me just get this. What is this? 47. I'll read it to you. So it says, to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. So that's very good. So just keep going basically with something that you're dealing with, because it will work out. And don't stress out when like little things get in the way. Okay, what else for Capricorn? We have take time to breathe out and it's disseminating moon. And this card is basically about how you need to, like you can't just move to the next situation. Like something's completed and something's ended, but you can't just move on to the next situation. Like you need to take time to either heal, or you need to take time to take a rest, or you can't move on to this next thing until this other thing is already sorted, or something along those lines. So just take time to yourself right now, and don't rush into the next thing. Okay, so let's see what else for Capricorn. Okay, so we have Badger Spirit, and it says be fearless and bold. And this card is basically saying like you need to take action. Like now is the time to take action on something, which is opposing energies. Maybe it's one area of your life, don't take action, and then another one is basically about like don't let fear get in the way of like whatever you're trying to achieve, and take bold actions and strides and that type of thing. Okay, so let's see for Capricorn. So what does Capricorn need to know? What are the messages and what's coming in for Capricorn? Okay, so first up we have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. We have King of Swords, again Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Six of Wands, King of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy, King of Cups, Jesus, there's lots of people here, King of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords, which is again Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Bottom of the deck, then we have the Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So bottom of the deck, Capricorn, are things that either you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. So the Five of Wands here is about either some sort of like competition that you're dealing with, or multiple people where you're trying to kind of get to the top, or there could be some sort of conflicts or arguments, maybe even just disagreements, but whatever's happening is probably with more than just one person at the moment. And it is temporary. The Five of Wands, you don't stay here for too long. Like it's like fight and move forward type of thing. Ace of Swords then is about like some sort of breakthrough in a situation. So maybe this conflict that you're having is going to cause a breakthrough. It's going to help you see things from a fresh perspective. There's going to be communication with you and maybe these other people, and what it's going to bring is it's going to bring abundance, prosperity, stability, possibly even marriage if that's what you're looking for, but it's going to bring a very stable time financially, like a great time financially actually. Then we have the Six of Wands. So this is your main focus next week. You could be putting yourself out there in some way, like putting yourself in the spotlight. If it's got to do with dating, maybe you're on the dating apps or something like that, but you are like getting the recognition that you probably need, or the appreciation in some way, and you're moving forward towards success and victory. What's gotten you here is maybe learning something new, possibly again seeing things from a different perspective, and like deciding to go down this new path of this new knowledge in some way. And then we do also have the Page of Swords. Could also be communication as well. So the Eight of Swords is basically about you feeling very stuck, very trapped, feeling like you don't know how to get out of a situation, very stressed out, maybe even having like a dark night of the soul, or just unable to see your next actions or possibilities. And the Eight of Swords is also about your own mindset keeping you there. Like, it's not your external world, it's what you're thinking on the inside. King of Cups then is about either, so with all of these people, I don't know which one of these represents you, but whenever I'm talking about a person, it's either someone you're dealing with in your life, or this could represent you. So you take that however it resonates. But King of Cups is someone who's very kind, very caring, very giving, very devoted, loyal, all of those good things. And they're very emotionally stable. So if this is someone in your life, maybe it's someone like coming forward and saying that they have a lot of feelings for you, that you make them very happy, and just wanting to be stable and show you a lot of love and that type of thing. This could be you, where you're basically finding your inner peace in some way, and you're maybe meditating and connecting with your emotional side, and being able to be just very mature emotionally at this time. Then we have the Queen of Swords, and this is probably your outcome as well. So Queen of Swords is someone who's very kind of analytical, logical, thinks things through, makes decisions with her mind versus her heart, knows how to set boundaries and could be setting boundaries at this time, but also is someone who is able to think clearly and communicate clearly moving forward, which is very similar of the King of Swords, which we'll talk about in a minute. The Eight of Wands then is in your 3D world next week, so things could be moving very quickly, things could be gaining momentum, and maybe something that you're going towards is all kind of lining up, like it's going into alignment towards your goal in some way. So maybe it's saying like the things are happening quite quickly, and maybe that's why it's saying you do need to be fearless and bold, and this thing is going to go the distance, so you will overcome any sort of obstacles or anything like that, which is the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands, you know. It is moving forward in some way, but maybe there's something that you need to pause for because it's a bit busy at the moment. Eight of Wands could also be communication as well, so if there's some sort of talks that needs to happen, it will be happening. So the King of Swords is in your romance, your connections, your relationships, platonic and romantic, and also in your feelings. So King of Swords is someone who is again very analytical, logical, all of those things, you know, really has a very strong mind, very knowledgeable, that type of thing. But in a love sense, it can come across as someone who's quite cold, like they would rather, you know, like instead of making decisions from their heart, they would rather use their mind to make decisions. And again, this could be you in the situation, but I just feel like maybe someone's coming across quite cold at the moment. King of Swords, some people do resonate this with an ex, like with the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, it could be like a divorced couple or a split up couple or something like that, especially because they're looking in different directions. But whatever it is, it's basically someone who is not using their heart to make decisions at this time. King of Wands then is in your thoughts, in your ideals, your values next week, all of that stuff. So King of Wands is someone who knows exactly what they want, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to get there, in a mature way. They're like, okay, I'm driven, I'm willing to succeed, I'm willing to make those difficult moves, or kind of overcome the obstacles or whatever it is to get to where I want to be. So the King of Wands is very action orientated. So you could be in that mindset of like going forward. That's that fearless energy and the bold energy. And then we do have the Two of Swords here. So Two of Swords is about someone who has a decision to make, but is kind of feeling stuck making that decision, like maybe feeling a little bit indecisive at this time, or going back and forward with your decision. But it is also about needing to take the time to meditate on this decision, and then you can basically come up with a choice within yourself. So maybe the King of Cups and the Two of Swords together is about you needing to kind of take this time to yourself to breathe out and then meditate on this decision. And then you can basically, once you've decided and you've got clear, like a clear mindset, it's about then communicating that and moving forward with that. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Capricorn. Let's see, what's the Six of Wands for Capricorn next week? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like maybe you've been putting a lot of effort and hard work into something, and you've needed to be really patient. You've been waiting for it. You haven't seen the rewards. The Six of Wands is saying you'll start to see them now next week. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Maybe you'll be celebrating the fact that there is some sort of achievement here. Maybe it's celebrating your success, possibly with other feminine energies, or just at a party or an event, maybe even a birthday or something like that. What's the Eight of Wands? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so something's happening very quickly that's making you feel like you need to take this time to make the decision. So whatever's happening very quickly is saying that don't feel rushed with it. Like, take your time to decide. Go within, meditate. The High Priestess is all about like intuition and trusting your gut and that type of thing. So in order to do that, you do need to meditate, spend some time alone, just breathe type of thing, and your gut will tell you what the right decision is to make. So what's the King of Swords? King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. And then bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. So I feel like maybe there's something that you're working on with a person in your life who is possibly like an ex. Maybe an ex is going to want to build something with you or work on something with you. Maybe you work with an ex, or it feels very much that way, or you work with someone. It could even be a boss, but that there's some sort of like romantic involvement here in some way. But I feel like maybe it's my gut feeling is that it's an ex that is basically wanting to build something with you, and you're a little bit wary about this, being like, I'm not sure about this. I need to set some boundaries here and see if this will work. What's the King of Wands? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're moving forward towards something, maybe some sort of investment. That's like the beginning of this, where you're putting your time and your energy, maybe even money, into this situation, and it has the potential to be something as big as the Ten of Pentacles, which it definitely will be, with that Ten of Pentacles being there, this confirmation. But you're taking action towards this small growth right now of the beginning stages of this opportunity. So the World being at the bottom of the deck, there's definitely the end of a cycle here and something new beginning altogether that's going to completely feel like wholesome, and you're going to feel fulfilled, maybe even complete in some way. So what's the Two of Swords? We have the Four of Pentacles. So basically the Two of Swords is with whatever decision that you're struggling with. Don't basically communicate this too early. It's about maybe holding back in some way. Be a little bit like greedy at this time. Maybe don't spend your money right now. But it is just also about like holding back before moving forward. So once you've made the decision, then you can basically communicate this. But the Ace of Swords, usually I would say that's a yes card, but sometimes I do feel like, you know, it can be like cutting someone off. So I just feel like you need to hold back until you figure out what your gut instinct should be, and then you can communicate that to someone and you'll have some sort of breakthrough. What's the Queen of Swords? So Queen of Swords is the Page of Wands. So I feel like this could be someone new that you're dealing with, that you are someone maybe younger than you, or the same age or younger, possibly a fire sign. But it is someone who's very like passionate, very excited, and like they're kind of like a puppy, you know, like they're so lovable and fun and all of those things, but they don't like know yet what the rules are or something like that, and it's basically like you're having to set the law or lay the law or something like that. We do have the Hermit here as well, so you might need to take some time to yourself, maybe do some healing, isolate yourself at this time, maybe from other people, because I feel like maybe you're feeling like you're having to constantly be in this Queen of Swords energy, which is like setting boundaries and being like the responsible one in some way, and you're like, I just want to be able to have some fun as well, but maybe you just need to spend some time alone so that you can like connect with your inner child again or something like that. Okay, so for Capricorn, let's get some Heart's Hidden Secrets oracles for Capricorn's love life. So what's going on with Capricorn's love life next week? We have trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. You could be feeling a little bit trapped, like you feel like you need your own time or some time to yourself at the moment, and you just feel like you're not getting that. We do also have lusting, forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you're feeling like stuck in a relationship because you feel like you would love to like go towards someone new here with the Page of Wands, but it's like you're being responsible and being like, no, I'm committed, I'm not doing that type of thing, even though you are kind of being tempted in some way next week. What else for Capricorn for next week for their love life? We have running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. So you could be dealing with the runner or you could be the runner, but either way it's probably a karmic relationship in some way. Maybe someone that ran out of your life, maybe this could be the ex that you're dealing with, and there's some sort of like patterns coming back here where they're like, I want to work on something with you, and you need to kind of, that's maybe this decision that you need to hold back in some way until you figure out what is your gut telling you. Okay, what else for Capricorn? We have sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. Bottom of the deck we do have twin flames, mirroring shared feelings and reflections. So it could be like a twin flame coming back into your life in some way, trying to work on something with you, and you could be just feeling upset because like maybe now is not the time, or you just feel like it's not like this can't go anywhere right now, like you feeling like you're having to be the responsible one here, but it doesn't mean that it's not making you upset in some way. So let's get some romance angels for you. So for Capricorn for next week, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So basically it's you need to trust the universe and the situation. Whatever's happening right now is happening for a reason. Doesn't mean you can't feel like this. It just means that you just gotta trust what's meant to be is unfolding right in front of you right now. Okay, what else, Capricorn? We have you deserve love, you are lovable. So maybe you need to hear that after someone ran away from you in some way, or just kind of ghosted you, or just pushed you away. And then what else for Capricorn? Okay, so we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you guys could have difference in religions or spirituality in some way, but it could also just be your values. Like there's something that's caused, like there's differences between you two, and maybe that's what this conflict is. and you guys are needing to kind of like put that aside or something like that. We do also have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Maybe you have children with this person, maybe they have children, maybe you do. Maybe it's that someone's acting childish, or it could just be that like maybe you're wanting to have children and you're like thinking about like, okay, well, this is the age that I want to have them by, and that's why I'm gonna like think about this path or something like that. So let's get some messages from your person for Capricorn. So we have, it's time for me to heal now. Okay, what else? We have just being near you is intoxicating. It's definitely the case if it is a twin flame. And what else for Capricorn? 2 came out there. So we have, I can't stop thinking about you, and we do have, I am becoming a better person. So Capricorn, that is all I have for you this week. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.